Welcome to another Lake Murray home tour. Today we're in Gilbert, South Carolina, and this is a special home on 2.6 acres with a horse stable. Let's take a look. So we are here at the very top of the property. You can see the house down here, and you've got a pasture here off to the right, a smaller pasture. Now, I don't know a whole lot about horses, so I might be wrong in the terminology, but little one, big one, stables over here, which I'll show you. We've got another little fenced-in field here. I'm sure you could use that for horse or other activities. Comment below if you actually know what you're talking about when it comes to horses. I'm gonna head down here to the drive. I'm gonna show you everything outside first because this is what makes this property unique. So we've got the detached 3-car garage, this really cool courtyard with a studio, office, or really that could be, it's a workout room right now. And then the main level and then a lower level. So it really shows like a one-level home with a basement. A majority of the living is upstairs. You've got tons of bedrooms and a little kind of like den loft area. Lots of parking. This is perfect for entertaining. You can actually drive up here if you want to get a little closer to the front door, or you've got plenty of parking. And you can see property stretches all the way around. When you're kind of down this hill, it's very, very private. The property goes just a little bit beyond this fence line. This fence continues to here, and then it becomes a big privacy fence, although there's thick trees, a house up on that hill, but you can't even see it. So first, before going inside, I want to take you out back, show you the lake and the huge water views. So first, that's that little room I was telling you about. We'll go through this little courtyard area to the back. And that entrance there goes to like a little mud room in the lower level. But first you see here, you've got this really nice little patio. Leads in here, we'll go in there in a little bit. Now, the backyard here, this elevated section, it's all your property. Also on the other side of this retaining wall, you've got much of this cove. So you have all of this land going up there to all the horse activities, whatever you call it. All right, lower level here under this deck. I love how they put all of the pool equipment in here. So everything's tucked away and quiet because it's closed off. But look at this view. Just incredible. Got this really nice little water feature here. That's very private, but you do have a house off to the right, so they put up these privacy screens for that. And the view is just incredible. I'm hoping we see some wildlife, because already today we've been here filming, and I've seen fish jumping, birds all over the place. There's even a bald eagle that hangs out on one of these islands. When we pulled up, it was flying across, so hopefully we'll get a view of him. We've got this really big patio right on the lake. Now this is a significant dock. I mean, it's almost like a pier, but it's built like this for a reason. And it looks as good as it does because it was really built well. When the weather comes in, you get a lot of weather from this side. So you need a substantial dock. You need good riprap along the shoreline, which this house has. They've really done it right. And we'll go down here. Now the lake is down. It's March, so it's gonna start coming up. This is a controlled body of water, but even when the lake is down, you've got deep water here off the end of your dock. Beautiful views. You're really, Shoal Island. You're in the very center of the lake. Very convenient by boat to all the restaurants. If you head that way, you'll get to, there's San Jose's on the lake. You go that way, you get to Liberty, Catfish Johnny's, the Lake Murray Dam. I mean, you are right in the center. And you can see this home's we got the lift too, I forgot to mention, for the jet ski. Plenty of room for a boat or two at the end. And you'll see that riprap I'll talk to you about there. But heading up to the back, and I'll tell you, this is one of those homes that is great curb appeal from the front and also from the back, I guess lake appeal. And a lot of lake homes you'll find, they look great in the back, but in front they're a little dinky. This one looks great from both sides. Really beautiful. Now, I'll show you a little bit more of this side property, and then I want to show you the horse stable and the pasture fields and all of that. And you've got all this land here. Now they put rye down, which is why we're already green, which is really nice. Got this 3-car garage. We'll peek in there just so you can see the space. And there we go, huge garage with power. 3 cars sitting in there. Nice Porsche sitting there. All right, now we'll head up to this side of the property. There's no HOA here, so really, it's a lot you can do. You pretty much do whatever you want to do. And I've seen properties, horse properties, you know, in the past in this area. But having one on the lake is definitely unique. I'll show you this big building in just a second. Let's head over here. Show you this area. Let's see if I can. Sounds like we've got a radio going, so I'm guessing horses like radios. Let's see, let's make those noises. What do you, is that right? Well, you want to ignore me. Okay. You want to say hi? Hello. You are pretty. I know nothing about horses. I did jump on one bareback when I was pretty young. I don't know, 18, 19. My parents had have a house in Lexington. At that time, they had horses in the field, and we were having a bonfire with some friends, and I got the bright idea to jump on the back of a horse, and it told me no pretty quick. So I don't get on horses. All right, over here, like I said, I have no clue what these are called, but oh, it's locked, I guess. If you're a horse person, you'll know, oh, you gotta undo those. Got one of those, nice little horse houses, and that one's open. This one's screened, which is nice. So I guess keep the bugs away. And then over here, these little horse areas, 1, 2, 3, and I really would love, and 4 of those little horse huts. If you know what they're called, put it in the comments. I love to learn stuff. Let me show you this spot over here. I am gonna lock this gate. I don't know if I leave this unlocked, what could happen. Maybe the horse gets out. Looks pretty secure. I'm probably making a mess of this video, but I'm gonna make sure that pretty horse doesn't escape. Okay, now we're heading over here to this big detached garage. In this little parking area, perfect for storage. And in just a minute, I'm gonna get you inside the house. It's just so unique out here. I had to show this to you first. And then we've got look at this. Big, giant storage space. We've got plenty of room, and this huge boat fits in here just fine. All right, now let's take a look at the inside of the home. So first of all, what I love about this layout is you walk in and take a look at that view right away, all the way back to the water. And you can see out on the dock there, we've got my videographer, my photographer. We're actually getting this one ready for market. So I'm gonna kind of go back here and show you this layout. So you come in and you've got this really nice decorative columns here, beautiful high ceilings. To the left, there's a dining room. And then to the right, you've got this little nook. And now originally, this was a piano room. So the piano was sitting here. Now I've got to show you, isn't this the cutest cat you've ever seen in your life? Look at you, you're so sweet. Oh my goodness, I think that's a rag kitten, one of those. But anyway, really nice big windows. We've got the clock there joining us. So in here, we've got the dining room that loops around us, opens to the kitchen. Every single space in this home has a view. And I just saw a fish jumping out there in the lake. Great location in Gilbert. I've got a house not too far from here, and I tell everyone I work with looking on Lake Murray, if you're open to this side of the lake, to really look at Gilbert and Leesville, especially if you're like me and you're thinking, long-term investment, where's the best place to go where I'm going to see the most return over time. And the reality is, there's not a lot of space left for commercial growth and development in Lexington, and so everything's pushing out this way to Gilbert. So you might come out here because you want to be private, and of course on this property with all this land you're going to be private. But the reality is things will come, it will change, but you're going to see the values increase as things like Target come up, which is coming to the area. I've heard there's a movie theater looking at the area. We just got, Publix and Lowe's Foods over the last couple of years. So I'll quit talking here and I'll show you. We're coming off this main open living area. The kitchen was over here. That's where the dining room and the little sitting room or the piano room. We're coming in here, closed office. And I love this part of the layout. You've got this little office tucked away with its own half bath, lots of storage, and a closet. So this could actually be a bedroom if you wanted it to, or maybe even a situation where you'd install one of those Murphy beds up here just to pull down. But I think it's a great use of an office. And then you've got this really cool, like little catwalk looking there to the little drop zone. And look at the view coming over here to the owner's suite. Huge view, big windows, nice little private catwalk. And here's your owner's suite. And of course, every single room in this house has a view. And here you've got a private deck. Now this property loops around here, and even on the other side of the retaining wall, you've got land here that continues to the side up there to the stables as well. Beautiful day in Gilbert today. We had a big storm system come through, so it's dropped. It's about 30 degrees, 40 degrees this morning, starting to warm up. And then we're going to be in the 80s and hotter coming here pretty soon as we approach the summer. We've got this really nice full bath, private full bath, tall ceilings, jetted tub here, private toilet room here with a view. It's got a little window, which is nice, so you don't feel cramped up in there. And you've got this really good sized shower, but the reality is you could take this whole side if you wanted and incorporate a larger shower there. We've got the dual vanities, and then of course the walk-in closet here with built-ins, really good size. And again, you've got a window, so just lots of light in this entire house, and the views are unbelievable. So we're here on the main level. It feels like, because the way you come into the home, and there's Jason. Say hey, Jason. Hey. The way you come into the home. What's that?
Is Lauren coming?
I don't think so. Yeah. You've got everything here on the main level, and then there's this lower level, which offers another nice sitting area. You've got the wet bar here, and then just bedroom after bedroom, all good size. You've got a bedroom here with the lower porch access over to the pool, and you do have a closet. This room has a fan. You've got over on this side another door out to the lower level. I mean, this house is just all about bringing the outside in. You've got another room here, definitely a good bedroom. It's used as kind of like a little bar. We've got a little storage closet here, another closet over on this side. And this is also really convenient as well for people coming in and out of the pool, because you've got this full bath here. Good space there. And now we've got some more to look at over on this back side We've got a bedroom, another good sized bedroom. And this actually looks out to the little courtyard outside, leaning over there to the detached garage. We've got a walk-in closet here. There we go. And then back here to the center, there's a lot going on down here, so I want to kind of try to put you back and orientate you, but another full bath here with a tub shower. Tile floors there, and the laundry with a sink and storage cabinets as well. So a lot of space down here. You know, the upstairs is really meant kind of for entertaining, really. Perfect for that. But this whole lower level leads right out here to the pool. If you're looking for a home on Lake Murray at any price point, it may seem weird to call somebody watch on YouTube, but people do it all the time, and I'm happy to help.